Today I want to teach you about a restorative pose that is great for if you have any low back pain, if you've got blood pressure issues, stress, poor digestion, swelling in the feet and legs, if you have a job where you're standing all day or you're sitting a lot or traveling, especially if you're traveling. When I go on my tours for my performances, I'm on the plane for, sometimes 12, 13 hours depending on where I'm going, and it's exhausting and uncomfortable for me to sit with my legs in a squished place. So a lot of times when I get to the hotel, I'll do this restorative pose. It helps with venous drainage, so any swelling that you have accumulated by being on an airplane and being sedentary for any length of time, this helps to bring all of the blood flow back into the center of the body. It also helps with lymphatic drainage, lymphatic flow, circulation. It's a great pose, and it just happens to feel really good. It only takes about 5 minutes. If you can do longer than that, that's great. But if you can just do this for 5 minutes, it does help to kind of get the circulation going, alleviate depression, anxiety. And when you add the breath and the focused breath, it's a lifesaver. So I think in yoga they call this Viparita, Karani is the restorative pose that it is, but I just call it legs up or an inversion therapy. It's a type of inversion therapy, and with pole, I'm doing inversion therapy all the time. So here we go, let's get started. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your butt really close to the wall, take the legs up the wall, and you're going to lay with your legs resting against the wall, arms out to the side, or you can let them rest on your stomach if you want to. And just breathe. If you have severe low back pain, you may want to put something underneath the back, or I like to put it underneath the pelvis. It lifts the pelvis even higher. When you're laying in this position with the pelvis tilted, you're going into a posterior tilt with the pelvis, which is going to open or lengthen the lordotic curve in the low lumbar, and this is going to open the sides of the vertebrae where the nerves come out and down the leg and down the back. So it's going to take pressure off of those lower vertebrae. You're going to start to feel all the blood rushing back into your hips and thighs, and everything's going to pull here. Your lower abdominal muscles, lower pelvic floor muscles are going to be able to relax. The erector spinae muscles that help hold your spine stable, those are going to relax and start to give way and become softer. And that's what's going to help alleviate a lot of the low back pain. And then laying in this position, we are getting everything to start coming back this way because gravity, right? So this is how it helps the circulation. I like to put on some Tibetan bowl music and just breathe and listen to the Tibetan bowls. You can put on any meditation music you want to, anything that makes you feel good. You can leave music off if you want and just listen to the sounds around you and observe the silence, and then focusing on the breath. So an example of breathing would be a 4-count technique. So you breathe in for 4, and then exhale for 4. Inhale for 4, and exhale for 4. Okay, so if I don't come out of this right now, I'm going to end up falling asleep and you're going to watch me take a nap. So that is the restorative inversion therapy. Give that a try, and anytime you've had a rough day, stressed, anxiety, can't sleep, this promotes deep relaxation and it just feels really good. So give this a try.